Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today in this webinar in which we are looking at the life of this fictional entrepreneur named Sereka and the story around her business from the moment in which it's just an idea to the happy ending. Spoiler alert, there is a happy end. So let's go together through some of the visuals, the images. So as you may have seen in every webinar there on, this is how I like to start, reminding people that a website should not be used as a passive tool that you just show around to people. It should be an active source of leads. It's what I like to call your best sales tool. Something that fetches you traffic, leads, inquiries, sales, as in Sereka's case with an e-commerce, even when you're sleeping, by people that you wouldn't have met otherwise. And it can only happen if the site is ranking. So there are things that can be done. Now, this is a bit about me. I am the director of the Pure Play SEO agency, which means we only optimize websites. We've got a lovely team of 7 people who look after websites and make sure that they can rank on Google as well as should be. And I've been doing this job for quite a bit of time, seeing every sort of change. Now, looking at Sereka's business journey from the beginning, it starts with an idea. It starts with this idea of having a business that delivers healthy juices, fruit juices, organic, no nasties. Everybody's saying she's fabulous. You should have a business. And after a while, she actually starts to believe it. Yes, I should have a business. And again, what happens at the beginning, we've probably all been there. She thinks it's easier than it is actually. She thinks she can set it up easily, and that happens. She's lucky enough to have a friend who can create a website for her, and it's a very nice looking website selling these products as an e-commerce, and she's fascinated by the idea of having her own shop, selling her own products online. And she thinks that by having the website, it will be found. It will generate sales. So people will find it when they're Googling something, and they will see how good it is, and they will buy. Apologies, I'm fighting a little bit of a cough. So that's where we are at the beginning. What happens after is that she starts seeing the site is a little bit dormant. It's not generating really a lot of these sales that she was expecting. The only cases she can see the people who are buying, and she recognizes all the names. The people they are buying, they're people that she met before, that she met when she's having her market stall, when she's doing lots of events and collaborations. She's very active at the beginning, so full of energy. And so the buyers are all people that she recognizes. Aside from that, she was kind of expecting to get emails from the website notifying her that a purchase was made, and this doesn't happen. She's starting to feel a little bit anxious, and she asks people. And as it happens, everybody's got an opinion, everybody's got a piece of advice. You should definitely have a YouTube channel. You should be making videos. TikTok is everything now. You should think about influencers and everything. So she actually tries. She tries a lot. And it's time consuming, it's stressful, it starts to get anxiety inducing, and she actually struggles to see there is a real value in spending so much time doing so much. Yes, things happen, but it's really slow. And this site itself doesn't seem to be bringing anything. So is there really even a purpose in having it? And then one of these friends says, "Hey, well, I've got this voucher that I was given at one event somewhere. It's to get an audit of the site. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Get these guys to look at the website and tell you if there is any reason why it doesn't get found." So she fills it up. The QR code brings her to a contact page. She fills it up, and we do the audit, and we look under the bonnet. What we find under the bonnet is not surprising. It's very common. First of all, we see that clearly there is no organic traffic. No traffic coming from search engines, no traffic coming from Google, because people can't find it. So we check if they can find it at all, if it is ranking at all on Google, which keywords is it ranking for? And we actually find out, as we were expecting, that it is only ranking for the branded keywords. Now, what are the branded keywords? These are the keywords that contain the brand name. And she's got a very peculiar brand name because she called it Fruitylicious. And it's not so common. And she was really, really proud. I'm on Google. I'm on the first page of Google for my brand name. Yes, that's good. It's better than nothing. But people will only search on Google for your brand name if they know you already, if they met you at one of the events that you did, if they remember you, then they would search for your name. And if they want to find you, they will find you, whatever, even if you try to hide. But if they don't know you, they won't be Googling, searching for your name. They will be searching for some general terms, as in, I don't know, organic, fresh juices, freshly squeezed, or whatever. So those non-branded keywords are where the lead generation lies, because it's what new customers would be searching for, and they haven't discovered you yet. So why is this site not ranking for any non-branded keywords? We look a little bit deeper and we find some issues, very common issues, because the friend who built this website is super nice. He's created a website that is really beautiful because it does look really well, but there are some things that from an SEO perspective don't really work that well. And the site functions. It has been tested multiple times. So you can perform your purchase. You can bring the items that you want in your shopping cart. You can finalize it. So it is a functioning website. It's just that Google doesn't really rank it. There are some elements that are wrong from an SEO perspective. For example, we find out no page has got an H1. H1 stands for main heading. It's the big title. The fact that there is a big title on the page doesn't mean that it is an H1. In fact, she's got plenty of big titles on the pages, but none of them are coded as an H1. H1 stands for heading 1, and it's what tells Google in the coding that that's the main title. And Google crawler bots, when they encounter a page, they need to associate that page with what it is about, hoping that they can present it to a user who's searching for that query. It's considered good enough to be ranking for that query. So to be able to associate that that page is about that thing, they need to find signals pointing to that page belonging to that topic. They will try and check in several parts, as in the H1, the URL, the content. And there is no H1, so it's giving no signal. It's like when we want to buy a book and we read the cover, the title on the cover will give us a little bit of a hint of what the book is about. That's what it happens. So actually, Sereka's website is given no signal at all on that front. Metadata, the rest of those things in the checklist that the crawler bot is checking, like the URL, the mini description that is in the blurb that appears in Google, the content. There is a use of this metadata, but it's random. It's accidental. It's not been really decided. Doesn't contain the right keywords. The pages, the content are very thin because she doesn't really fancy writing much. So the descriptions are essential. They contain what they should be. It's really, really thin. Some are duplicated because if, for example, you've got the same juice in different sizes, she would just duplicate it across. And Google doesn't like thin or duplicated content because it thinks it doesn't provide enough value to the reader. So what do we do with this? This is not a one-person thing. This is a team's job. Everybody's doing their bit at this time. So we look at what she wants to be found for here, keyword preferences, and then we dive into the Google database and we find out what actually people are searching for on Google. And we need to choose the best ones because of the metrics, as in the volume of search, how many times per month some of these keywords are searched, the keyword difficulty, the percentage of how easy it is to rank because of the number of competitors. We obviously select the best ratio between having the highest volume of search and the lowest difficulty. And we assign every page one keyword, every page one keyword. Once you've done this, we need to have the metadata, title, description, everything consistent, coherent with that keyword. So we are giving coherent signals to the crawler bots. This is what we want this page to rank, and so on. And then there are some developers that need to do some tech work in the code of the website, as in making it load faster because it was really slow and Google doesn't like slow websites, creating those H1s that then will contain the keyword that we have assigned, fixing some broken links, a bit of technical work. Then we have the copywriters who step in and they are expanding the content descriptions, the product descriptions, so that they can sell. It's like a shop assistant in your absence that does the pitch and sells the juice, saying how healthy it is, how you've made it, why you chose it, how does it taste like, lots of information, health benefits, lots of stuff that actually makes the sale, and Google loves that still things. Then we plan what else to create next, as in a content plan. So we think of who's the audience, people who are very health conscious, families, sports people. So we need to make a plan and find out what they want to read about and give them informational content that educates and at the same time gives them a reason to be interested in buying the products. That's a content plan, and we keep publishing this content on a regular basis, all interlinked together, call to actions, user journey, getting them to hook them from giving them good health advice into then buying those regular juices on a regular basis. So that's how it gets all developed and structured, and it does work. Now, we've said this is a fictional world, but this is a real case. It's on our websites in the case studies. It's exactly this type of business. It's an e-commerce selling products with very similar problems to the ones that we mentioned at the beginning, and things we've done, they're very similar. As you can see, things have changed in a year because it does take time, and a year is just the first moment that you start seeing some good satisfaction. Keywords have increased. In this case, they didn't just start from scratch. They were starting from pretty low. they increase. New users of the website will increase, because then once you hook them, they will keep buying. It's the first time that you need to really make an impression. Organic from search engines, from Google. This is the organic search journey. It keeps going up and up and up and up and up regularly. And the sessions, so they keep coming back to the site and they keep buying. Now, again, this is your opportunity to get the same voucher that Sereka's friend gave here, completely for free. If you scan the QR code, you can see it. We can have the audit. It's not automated. It's human-made by one of us. Then 1 hour conversation with me, and we will look at what's wrong, how we can improve it, which things should be done to make it better, and what you could achieve, some of the respective scenarios. I hope this helps. I hope this is your opportunity. And if you have any question, let me know. Let's keep talking. Thank you so much.